welcome back to PS Ambalamb. I am Amber, and in today's video, pretty self-explanatory. I want to help you drink more agua. This might be your quote-unquote beginner's guide, or for those of you who were pretty good about water and then maybe got off track, I want to help the kind of person that I was this time last year, and I struggled hard. I was basically allergic to water. I could not drink plain water. I lacked energy. My diet was pretty poor. It is the key to honestly living your best. Today's setting and vibes is a chestnut and clove candle from Bath & Body in the back. And what's in my mug? Of course, water. Come on now, I need an excuse to, quench my thirst on camera. Most of you can do that by just liking this video. Just throwing that out there. All right, let's get started. My first tip is for those of you who are coffee and tea drinkers, actually. Hello, this is your easiest hack to get in the swing of drinking more water as opposed to picking up sugary drinks is keeping this beverage minimal on sugar and dairy or substitute dairy. Your taste buds will want sugary drinks. I've been there, my body does it. If I have too much sugar in my coffee or a latte, I'm not drinking water for the rest of the day. It's just not happening. This is just my recommendation to keep your cravings minimal on sugar. But if you absolutely have to pump up your cup of coffee or tea, by all means jazz it up to your liking. Just remember, the next drink you consume, it better be a glass of water. This next tip I think is actually the secret as to why I stuck with drinking more water than anything else. I decided to drink smaller quantities. I didn't overwhelm myself with trying to fill up an entire, 12, 14, 16 ounce glass. If you own those small juice cups that are 8 ounces or even 4 ounces, I know I sometimes just started with just 4 ounces because I could not stand drinking plain water. This was the best way that it kind of gave me a challenge to drink as many small cups of water. Before I knew it, I was able to take in 10 ounces, 12 ounces, 16 ounces. Now I've actually lost track of how much I can in one sitting drink. Small quantities, they'll be your friend. Next tip, I think I might group the next two together. These are 2 hacks to give yourself a little something to enjoy the water if that bland taste is just so agonizing for you. I highly suggest you purchase the infusion water pouches. What do I call those? It's a water infusion. You could typically find it in the same section with Gatorade, with Kool-Aids, like Crystal Light. I'm kind of thinking of the grocery aisle now as I'm like picturing it. It's right in that area. They come in like small bottles. They're perfect to add to any cup of water, or if you have a water bottle, it'll make it that much easier. You can add as little or as much as you want based on your taste preference, and I think it's little to no sugar, which is awesome. This next one is the original way to infuse your water, and that is fruit infusion. You can add any fruit combination to your glass of water throughout the day. You can keep it in that glass and keep refilling the water, and the fruit continuously emits an infusion of flavor into your drink. Some people will say that this is still pretty bland. I think they taste pretty good. I wish I got back to this. Fruit adds up quickly when it comes to price, and I'm kind of on a budget, but if you so need it, yes, use fruit infusions. There are so many combinations that are tasty. I'll list some of them on this next screen. These fruit infusions come from actually a diet plan from Tone It Up. If you never heard of those ladies, they have great new takes on how to have fun with your food. I hope one of those combinations you have never seen before and you'll try it out, and I hope you like it. My second to last tip is the one that's the hardest. I'm not going to lie to you, this is a struggle. The one time you don't want to be on a diet, you don't want to be healthy, because this is when you eat out. Every time you're eating out, you have to have a glass of water. Even if you know you want another beverage, just keep it in the back of your mind. Your challenge for yourself should be, before you get up, to have 1 glass of water. No excuses. I've conditioned myself that before I even choose, if I decide I'm gonna choose a drink, I'm going to have water, and then I'll think of a beverage of choice. And my last tip is kind of the one that was the friendly reminder. If I was not disciplined, and when I say I wasn't, I wasn't sometimes. If you're seriously struggling with the discipline of making yourself drink water, make yourself carry a water bottle. And my water bottle of choice is Hydro Flask. This video is not sponsored by any brands I've mentioned. This is just a wonderful product that I have used for more than a year now. One of my friends coined it as, oh my gosh, you have a cute baby hydro, how sweet. And to me, this was an overwhelming size because I just wasn't drinking water. So for me, this was, I think this is a 24 ounces. For me, this was a lot. I, to this day, sometimes struggle to finish, you know, multiple of these in a day. If I'm doing well, I can do at least 3 to 4. If it's a bad day, I'm only drinking 1. So yes, this is my baby hydro, and I carry it with me everywhere like my child, because you remind me that I need more water in my life. With the climate that I live in and the hot heat of the desert, you have to have a canister bottle that can handle the hot and cold temperatures that your environment goes through, and this maintains an internal temperature. It's pretty decent. It'll keep cold, really cold, for a long time. I don't put ice in it because I notice ice kind of makes the taste of the water alter a little bit. It's just not the same, even if your water was filtered. And I keep my water in that Hydro Flask for long periods of time. All right, Lamb fam, that is it for this video. If you have other suggestions on how you are working towards drinking more water, or maybe some habits you have incorporated to be better about your water consumption, can you please share in the comments so we can, as a community, kind of look and converse and maybe get ideas from one another for our own personal lifestyles. I just want to encourage you to live your best life. You know, we all just want to be living our best life. Just live your best life. Just, you know what I mean? Like, you feel better drinking all the water and things, you know what I mean? You live your best life. If you made it this far in the video, you might as well hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, because I make intentional living videos every Thursday. If you like to follow my personal journey, please head over to Instagram. I am at @Ambalamb, and thank you so much. I want to remind you, fam, to be grateful for what you have, but I want to empower you to start living your dream life now. And until next time, take care. Bye.